现在呢，我们来进行今天研讨会的重头戏，我们来欢迎，以掌声热烈的来欢迎第一位讲者，微软 ODM 技术经理 Johan Siegel 为我们来发表今天的讲题是微软云端平台的发展策略。Next, Microsoft Senior Technology Manager of ODM Business Development, Mr. Johan Siegel, will talk about Microsoft's strategy for cloud-enabled clients. Let's give him a very warm welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Ni hao, and welcome to the first session. So some quite exciting devices here on the screen. Actually, if you look outside, we're not that far away from achieving these devices. And some of those slates you've seen outside actually be developed with the ODMs and the Software Service Excellence Center. So you see some of the outcome already here available for you for demo. The next 60 minutes, roughly, we spend time speaking about how Microsoft, or how we want to evolve actually the Microsoft story, the Windows story in cloud. We touch a little bit on consumer, on the professional enterprise IT area, and speak a little bit about cloud for IT on the server side. Before we do that, I want to give a quick outbreak of the market, PC market, because PC market is still very important for us, and we see quite significant growth rates in the standard rich client PC market. Look at the left-hand side, see up to 2014, the PC market is growing up to 600 million units. The major growth areas in countries actually are going to be Asia-Pacific, with China up front. And we actually believe that China will be #1 PC market this year. Quite significant growth rates. If you look at the form factors, desktop is not dead. It stays flat, but still it's probably because of all-in-ones actually picking up around 11% of the growth rates is because of all-in-ones. The rest are actually notebooks. And notebooks, this number includes actually tablets and slates for Windows 7. Of course, we see alternative devices like slates, pure consumption-centric devices eating away share from the lower end, and of course, moving into consumer space. And this tendency will continue. So, how do we evolve the story for Windows? The key topic is cloud power. And for Windows, if you look at the past, and even sometimes today, it used to be my PC, my Windows PC, and myself. This is changing now, because it becomes actually Windows 7, my PC, plus the personal cloud. So actually, I start to reach out of my typical area, my typical PC, and want to synchronize, connect, and share my personal data across multiple devices and units. Can be the Xbox, can be multiple PCs, but can be other devices like e-readers and e-pads as well. So this behavior is changing. And the key element to this for Microsoft is the Windows Live Essentials suite that helps us keeping our life in sync. It's a pure consumer-based software suite, and it encloses applications that I install on my Windows-based PC. It comes with Messenger, Mail, Photo Gallery, Movie Maker, Writer, Live Mesh, and others. But they help me to interact most easily with the cloud. So I can very easily share my pictures with Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Or with Live Mesh, I can very easily share content across multiple devices via the cloud, via SkyDrive, social networks, etc. I won't spend too much time on this one because we have a detailed breakout later today, and I recommend if you're interested in consumer area engagement of cloud, attend the session. We go very deep and have some demos, and I have some teaser for you which might get you very interested on Windows Live Essentials and especially Live Mesh.
With Windows 7 and Windows Live Mesh, you can finally stop emailing documents to yourself, carrying them around on flash drives, or worrying whether the version on your PC is the most recent. Windows Live Mesh keeps the contents of your PCs in sync and up to date automatically. Setup is quick and easy. You tell Windows Live Mesh which folders to sync, and it automatically keeps those folders up to date on all your PCs. When you save something on your home PC, you know you have the latest version on your PC at work. And you can also use Windows Live Mesh to stay in sync with friends and family. Set up sync folders on your PC and your parents' PC to share photos of the newest member of your family. When you add new photos to your sync folder, Windows Live Mesh automatically duplicates the photos in their sync folder on their PC. Automatic and effortless sharing. Windows Live Mesh is a great way to keep PCs and people in sync. Get what you need anytime and access it from virtually anywhere. Connect to your personal cloud with Windows 7 and Windows Live.
So honestly, I couldn't be without Mesh anymore because I have multiple PCs and devices and I just love it. Outside Live Essentials, there's another very important technology and tool which is critical for us to reach out to the cloud, to interact with the cloud. And that is Internet Explorer 9. The reason why IE9 is different compared to the previous internet browsing engine is because it makes browsing a part of it would be native to Windows. Why is that? If you look at the daily consumption when you sit in front of your PC, around 60% of all the time you actually spend in your browser. This is really significant. You spend most of the time actually in the web browser looking for data, consuming data, working, wherever. So the browser is a very important and powerful application inside Windows. And if you look back, we used to have websites where we had content information. We're looking up information. That was basically the intention of it. But then these websites are changing now. Today, actually, we have very rich experiences via the internet, via the cloud. And all these websites, actually, some of them are really not websites anymore. They become their own applications. Look at social networking websites like Facebook. I can play games online, or other casual games you can watch and play online. It's a pure application experience, not even a web browsing experience anymore. For that, the browser and the engine behind it has to evolve. It needs to become more immersive, fast, focused, because it should put the content into the foreground, not the browser itself. It needs to be clean and consistent across all the different apps. Waiting for the page to turn. Oops. It's early in the morning. So I want to achieve this app-like experience. We have done a lot of work into IE9. So it's a completely redefined new engine built from scratch. It's fast, very fast. It delivers a unique user experience about the sites because it supports all the web standards. And it allows using the browser as an application because I can pin the web page into the taskbar and even use the pinned web pages with jump lists within Windows as would it be a standard application. Very important is to protect the user and the private data information. So IE9 has a lot of tools and underlying mechanics that are really robust and secure that allow for secure browsing of the web. And of course, we're supporting HTML5, which is the future forwarding technology for web. There are three major pillars that we have used to build Internet Explorer 9. It's clean, trusted, and fast. And I give you some examples on this one. First of all, the site Shine. That means we support all generic standards that are available in the web. So whenever a web developer programs the content, it's supposed to look as he's intended to look like. Next, we integrated as Windows 7 features. I just mentioned we have jump list support, and you can pin websites to the taskbar. Imagine instead of opening the browser, then typing in the address bar, you just click on the icon on the lower end of the taskbar, and you launch directly into the website accessing the content. So it's more like an application kind of experience than a web browsing experience. We have a smart address bar. That means it's both. It's actually a search engine. I can enter a search term, and it picks the right content, or I can directly enter the address. And a streamlined user interface, it's clear. trusted. It's very important that the security